Hello YouTube, it's me, Amaretta Mama, coming back to you with that video that I told you that I wanted to make, that I was so excited about. Let me just tell you, this is the first time I've ever done a television show review. You know, some of the other vloggers, they do Housewives and all those other reality shows. This is the first time that I've been this excited about a TV show in a long time. So, you know I'm pretty excited if I want to do a review. I've never done a review before in my life, but I got it in me to do it today, and here it goes. The only reason why I'm doing it is because the show was so stinking good. Oh my God, I was shocked. Okay, where's my piece of paper? Okay. I had to take notes because you know I'm not a professional at this. So I had to take notes. Alright. I'm not writing a review. I'm vlogging a review about Empire. It aired Wednesday, January 7th at 9 p.m. on Fox. Y'all listen, when I tell y'all this show was really good, it is really good. I'm not too much of a fan of gangster movies. Well, yes I am. Music movies, yes I am. 8 Mile is one of my favorites. Musicals, yes I am. Murders, yes I am. Not murders in real life. On television and in movies, yes I am. Intrigue, yes I am. This movie has every element of every type of movie that I love. Alright, so this is how it all began. When it first opened up, they have this young lady singing a song. And apparently, to Lucius, who I'll explain to you who he is in just a minute, is not singing it from the heart. So Lucius, who must be going through his own thing, goes in and tells her to sing it with feelings, with more emotion. So he whispers in her ear to remember how she felt the day her brother got killed. That's some dirty stuff right there. That's dirty, to make you, to use somebody's emotions to make money. But that's what Lucius did. He went in there and told her to remember how she felt that day. And honey, when them emotions poured out of her, it poured out of her like liquid gold. She sang the heck out of that song. I can't remember what the song was. I only heard it that one time, but she sang the heck out of that song. So anyway, that gives you some idea of to what extent Lucius will go to get his music out. Now, Lucius is the father of 3 boys. He is a mogul, and he is the drive behind this record label. He hates his son. He hates one of his sons. He's got 3 sons, but he hates one of them and has always hated him. And it's because from the very beginning, the little boy showed some homosexual tendencies from an early age, as a little baby, almost 4 years old. Then there's Cookie, the mother. Now, Lucius is played by Terrence Howard. Y'all know who he is. You are in charge. Him. You know Terrence Howard. Okay. And Cookie, the mother, she's the initial investor with $400,000 of dope money that she was out there hustling and made. She's an ex-con, and she's very ambitious. She's played by Taraji P. Henson. She plays a very integral part in this whole show. She steps on the scene, and she's sharp as a tack. She's very witty, and she's pretty. Well, Taraji is pretty. Then there's the 3 sons. The oldest son is Andre. He has no musical talent, but he wants the business when the daddy steps down. He's convinced that the daddy's going to give them the business to one of the other sons because they're both musically inclined, and he thinks he doesn't have a chance, although he is very business-minded, very business-savvy. And as Terrence Howard will say, he's got some business acumen. Um, he has a wife. Andre does. The oldest son has a wife, and the wife has put a little bug in his ear that in order for him to inherit the company, to be the next in line, that he has to pit the two younger brothers. I mean the two younger brothers against themselves. Against each other. Now, the two youngest brothers, Jamal, which is the middle son, is very much musically inclined. He's talented, he's a musician, he sings, but his father hates him because he's the one that's homosexual. And as he turned out, even though he was showing these tendencies as a kid, his father hated him, he turned out to be gay. The father still hates him. But the mother loves him, and she is trying to capitalize on his homosexuality. She wants to use that to capitalize on. She wants to use that to promote his music. She wants to use that to make money. She wants him to come out and sing his music, not just for mainstream America, but for the homosexuals in America as well. She wants to capitalize it. There's a lot of money in that, she thinks. Then there's Hakeem. That's the baby boy. He's a rapper, and he is what I call a cash cow right now because he's making music. He's rapping. Now, the middle son, Jamal, even though he's very musically inclined and he can sing, he's singing, but only in like nightclubs and stuff like that. His mother wants to bring him, put him in the limelight, so to speak. But the baby boy, Hakeem, who's the cash cow and a rapper, he's very reckless, stubborn, and he's angry at his mother because he feels like his mother abandoned him when she was in prison, and he had to live his life without a mother, and he was teased in school, and whatever happens when parents are in prison, and you know, all those things happen to him. Now, that's the family. Then there's two other guys that were with them from the very beginning. The first one is Bunky, played by a man named Antoine McKay. I don't know who he is. I don't know if I've ever seen him on anything else. But he's an old friend from back in the day, and he helped raise the boys. Now, Bunky is feeling kind of left out. He's been delegated to do little menial jobs that really don't mean anything. You know what I mean? Driving the car around, running errands. He's kind of stuck. He's still wearing a big fat gold chain around his neck and the two-piece jogging suits and, you know, probably Kangols and all that stuff. Probably Adidas, even though Adidas are coming back. But anyway, he's kind of stuck and he's feeling left out. And he's also got a gambling problem. Then there is Vernon, also a friend from back in the day, a very old friend, close to the family, and he also helped raise the boys. So it was Lucius, the father, Vernon, and Bunky helped raise these boys all these years while the mother was in prison. Now, Vernon is kind of like the right-hand man. He's on the board for the company. He's very clean-cut, suited up, business-minded, kind of like a sidekick to Lucius. And pretty much he's got it going on now. They didn't show too much about him. I don't know. I didn't read too much into Vernon. But Bunky, on the other hand, has a gambling problem. And he owes somebody some money, and somebody's coming after him. So he goes to Lucius and asks for $3 million and says he's worth it. Now, mind you, when Cookie got out of prison, she went to Lucius, told him, look, it's my $400,000 that started this business. I want what's mine. Don't forget, I was there with you from the beginning. And I know that if I tell these people that this business was started with dope money, you lose everything. So that's her ace in the hole. Then there's Bunky. Bunky also has an ace in the hole. He was there with Lucius from the beginning, and he confronts him and tells him he wants this $3 million. And don't forget, I was there from the beginning, and I know you got some bodies on you. I know you done committed some murders. You are a murderer. And if you don't give me what I asked for, then I'm going to tell this, and that'll be the end of your empire. Okay? So Cookie Lucius and Cookie. Cookie gets what she wanted. She goes to Lucius. She tells him what she wants, how much she wants, and she also wants Jamal. She wants to capitalize on Jamal. So she tells Lucius, give me my money and give me Jamal, and I'll keep my mouth shut. Sign on the dotted line, and it's all set. And Lucius tells her, well, I didn't want Jamal, no way, never wanted him. And she looked at him and said, I know. And Jamal got this look on his face like, what's she talking about? What's she talking about? All right. And then they go back to Bunky. Now, Bunky then demanded this money and said, you know, I got some secrets too, you know. I was there from the beginning. I want this $3 million and blah, blah, blah. So it cuts over to Bunky taking a whiz in the river. And Lucius walks up behind him, kind of startles him a little bit, but they talk. And next thing I know, Lucius done pulled out a gun and killed Bunky. In the very first episode, poor Antoine, he didn't get his character, Bunky, didn't hang around for very long. He was the first one to get killed that we saw in the show. So, they cut to the next episode. Of course, they haven't showed it yet, but they show some clips about what's going to happen in the next episode. Honey, this is going to be a mess. They show Cookie in the back seat of what looks like to be a DEA agent. And this DEA agent is telling her to be an eyewitness for something. And it's probably the drug activity that was going on back in the day. I guess. I don't know. And Cookie tells her, if I talk to you, I'm gonna die. You trying to get me killed. And then it cuts to her sitting there talking about something. Y'all gonna get me killed. And I'm like, oh Lord, dun dun dun. And then it shows Bunky in the casket and that damn Lucius with them fake tears talking about something. We need to find out who killed Bunky. And he killed him. Oh my God. This is gonna be a mess, y'all. This is gonna be a mess. This is gonna be a mess. I'm loving it. This is the best TV show that I've seen so far this year. Now, I'm watching Constantine. I'm watching Sleepy Hollow. I'm watching The Housewives of Atlanta. When the Braxtons come on, I'm going to be watching them. I don't too much watch Tamar and Vince because Tamar gets on my nerves. She really does. She is like the ultimate brat, and all I want to do is punch her in the mouth. So, but this Empire, I believe this is going to be a good show, y'all. It came on Wednesday. It came on yesterday on Fox. I'm looking forward to the next episode, and I'm really excited about it. This is a good show. Like I said, it's got all the elements of every show I like, and I love the fact that the mother loves all her sons. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all, she beat the crap out of Hakeem. She beat his ass with a broom because he was disrespecting her. And he showed up with a black eye and looked like a busted lip to go and talk to his daddy. And his daddy looked at him and said, oh, I see you met your mama. Oh, this is going to be a good show. Okay, y'all, I ain't going to take too much more of y'all time. That's my very first review on this new show called Empire, starring Terrence Howard, Taraji P. Henson. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there's a character called Becky. She looks like she might be the secretary or the receptionist for Lucius, being played by Gabourey Sidibe. You go, girl. Go on and make that money, honey. Oh, and I didn't tell you who okay, so this is part of the cast. The main members are Lucius, being played by Terrence Howard, Cookie, being played by Taraji P. Henson, Jamal, played by Juicy Smollett. He's the middle son, and you know that's Journey Smollett's brother. You remember she played in Eve's Bayou opposite Megan Good. Okay, he's in there. Then there is Andre, which is the oldest son. That's by Trey Byers, being played by Trey Byers. Then there's Hakeem, that's the baby boy, playing by Brashear Gray. Then there is Becky, Gabourey Sidibe. Vernon, Malik Yoba, he's in it. And then Bunky, being played by Antoine McKay. And there's some other characters being played by other people in this And once they start getting a, you know, more play, then I'll tell you their names because I got to find out who they are first. All right, so that's me, Amaretto Mama, coming to you with my very first review on Empire. It was awesome. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed my review. Hope it inspires you to watch the show because it is really a good show. My son, though, tells me that it's pretty much like another show that's on cable, but I can't remember what name he said. But that other show that's on cable has something to do with 50 cents? 50 cent? 50? 50. Okay. So I don't know. But I really enjoyed the show. All right, that's it for me. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.